Shocking 1111 secrets, 1111 meaning that no one tells you. Do you see 1111 on your clock? Do you see it on your phone? And you've always wondered, what the heck does it mean? In this video, I'm going to share that with you. But first, it's an absolutely beautiful day here in Hawaii, and I'm so grateful I'm alive, and I'm sending you lots of positive energy. And this is going to change your life, and this is something that no one tells you about 1111 and how you can actually utilize this energy that you're seeing in order to create more of what you want in life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. This is surprising, this may be shocking, and this is definitely something no one has told you about 1111 meaning. What is the meaning of 1111 and 1111 secrets? Let's dive right into this video. So the cool thing about life is that it's all about perception, and you get to define your own perception. And the meaning that came to me for seeing ones, and specifically seeing any repeating numbers, is unity, right? What does one symbolize? It's oneness, it's unity. And so what is the universe telling you? What is your subconscious telling you? It's telling you that you're one with what you want. Most people's biggest problem is they don't have that spiritual understanding. And so they want money, they want a job, they want something in the world, they have a desire, they have a goal. But then they don't believe that they can get it. They think, I'm too old, I'm too young, that's what's standing in my way. They have reasons of things that they believe are standing in the way of them getting what they want. And they don't realize that you're one with everything that you want already. What are you made up of? You're made up of pure energy. You're an individualization of God. What is money? What is a job? What is a car? What is a house? It's all made of energy. It's just at different rates and speeds of vibration. And it's our perception of separateness from what we want that creates the time delay of us getting what we want. To the degree that you don't see yourself as one with what you want, and that it's totally your right to have it, it's totally possible for you, to the degree that you build up blocks towards what you want, is to the degree that you don't get it. That's crazy. And so the universe is saying, like when you wake up in the middle of the night and it's 1:11, it's saying, it's reminding you, to me, the middle of the night is the best time to do affirmations. If you wake up, go to the bathroom. Why? Because your conscious mind is gone, especially if you just woke up. Your conscious mind is gone, so you're going direct to the subconscious. And so every time you see 1:11, 11:11, or other repeating numbers, what I invite you to do is use it as a sign of unity. Remind yourself, I am one with everything that I desire. What I want is on the way. Comment that down below. I am one with everything that I desire. What I want is on the way. Comment that down below. I'm dead serious. Comment it down below. I'm one with everything that I desire. What I want is on the way. Comment it down below. You see this ocean right out here in my yard? You're one with that. You're one with that. See, people think that they're separate from things, but how could you be separate if every single thing is energy? It's all just different manifestations of one consciousness, and you get to direct that consciousness using your perception. Now, a lot of people do it negatively. They say, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm not qualified enough, I don't have the right education, I don't have the right resources, I don't have the right mentors, I'm not smart enough, I'm not deserving. Due to something that happened in my past, here's the reason I can't have what I want. See, they're building separateness from what they want. Say it. I'm one with everything that I desire. I'm one with God. You're not separate from God. You're a divine being. You're an individualization of that God energy. And that energy is using you to express itself. So every time you see that, make the reminder, I'm one with everything that I desire. What I want is on the way. And notice that when you can start embodying that idea, you start to manifest quicker. The reason things don't show up fast in our life isn't because it's hard. The reason that it doesn't show up is because we think we're separate from it. And if you think you're separate from something, and you think that there's this reason and this reason you can't have it, and your perception creates reality, then you're not going to have it. It's going to be impossible to do it. That's why I hypnotize myself every single day. And you can use my hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com right there down below. And you can start to use that for free right there down below to start to train your mind. And I'll share with you exactly how I went from thinking I was separate from what I wanted to realizing I was one with it. And then in 12 months, my life changed more than when I worked as hard as I could 7 years in a row. But remember, you're one with everything that you desire. What you want is on the way. You're one with everything that you desire. What you want is on the way. All right, here's an example. So I was working my butt off for so many years trying to get my career going. I dropped out of college. I started really early. I wrote my first book when I was 20. So I started very early. And 6 years into it, I couldn't pay rent. Like my girlfriend, she's now my wife, was in debt because I couldn't pay for anything. And I realized I had all these weird ideas. Like, for one, I thought that I was separate from money and success. And I thought that it was bad. Like I was somehow a bad person if I had it, especially if I got money from things I loved to do and I was passionate about. I had this idea that that was bad, right? And so I didn't grasp that my ego was building a separation to what I want, because that's how it identifies itself. It has to identify itself as separate from everything. But when it comes to energy, there is no separation. And I didn't know that money is energy. And when I started learning that, I got this like premonition that every time I see repeating numbers on a clock on my phone, I wake up in the middle of the night and it says 1-11, 11-11. I'm going to always affirm I am one with everything that I desire. What I want is on the way. And I realized out of that, I'm not even separate from money. It's energy. And it's energy that symbolizes options and freedom in life. And I realized that like my spirit, my soul, my essence, because I'm just a physical being and I'm a spiritual being in a physical body. I'm not this. This isn't Jake. This isn't who I am. I just use this suit to experience third dimension. But I'm a soul, and my essence is a non-physical energy that's one with money. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's an energy system that I can utilize to experience a more full third dimensional life. I'm one with it. And my life started changing. I stopped working as hard as I was, and money started flowing to me easily. Why? Because I started to see it as an energy system I was connected to, and that I could attract into my life from my own consciousness, perception, and thoughts. Now, I started going from, I really want to be a successful author. I really want to be a successful YouTuber. I really want to be a successful thinker. I really want to be a successful speaker, rather. What energy is that? I really want to. It's an energy of I'm separate from my ideal. I'm separate from my dream, and I hope to get there one day. Which is implying I don't have it, and I'm not that. It's like in the Bible, it's saying, Jesus is saying, I am not. Right? He doesn't say that. He says in the whole thing about the Moses and it's I am, not I am not. But I was saying I am not in essence. I hope one day I'll be really successful. And so I was separate from even my own vision of who I could be. So I started changing it to the present tense. I am inspiring millions of people. I'm a world-renowned thought leader, speaker, published author, inspiring millions of people. Guess what happened? I ended up getting 2 book contracts with the #1 publishing company in the world, Penguin Random House. That stuff came when my consciousness started focusing on being one with everything and perceiving everything as energy. Any repeating number that you see, what I invite you to do is take it as a symbol, a reminder that the universe is saying, hey, don't forget. Because we got an ego, right? And the ego and the social programming wants you to believe you're separate. It wants you to think you're separate from what you want. It wants you to think you're separate from other people. And it certainly wants you to think you're separate from God. It wants you to think you're separate from the universe, the creative force of the universe. And you're one with it. You're an individualization of the creative force of the universe. You're one with God. And so every time you see it, remind yourself that I'm one with God. God's favor is blessing me every day. Comment that down below. I'm one with God. God's favor is blessing me every day. Comment that down below. I'm one with God. God's flavor is God's flavor. And it is his flavor, right? His flavor is abundance. I meant to say his favor, but think about the flavor of the universe, right? The flavor is abundance. Every day the sun comes up. Every day the wind blows. Every day oxygen. We have all of these things every day. And so the flavor is abundance, is constant expansion. And that's something that you're a part of. You're not separate from it. So remind yourself that. I'm one with everything that I desire. What I want is on the way. So this is the shocking, unusual sign that people don't talk about. And every time you see a repeating number, I invite you to take it as a reminder that you're one with not only what you want, you're one with everybody else, and you're one with God. And when you have that consciousness, all things are possible. That's when you can say mountains move and they shall. That's when you can create anything that you want, because you're one with the creative force of the universe. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, reminding you you are more powerful than you can possibly believe. There are great things in store for you. Beautiful things are unfolding. If you haven't yet, download my free success hypnosis, JakesHypnosis.com. It's right there down below. JakesHypnosis.com, right there down below, and start to use that to retrain your subconscious mind to perceive yourself as one with everything that you want. Train your subconscious mind for success now, not in the future. Not remember my old ideas. I'd really like to be successful. My goal is I'll get there in 3 years. No, erase that and make it now. So JakesHypnosis.com, over 300,000 people from all over the world have now used it. It makes me so happy. And I'm really excited for you to use it and see what miracles you can create in your life. So it's JakesHypnosis.com. It's right there down below, JakesHypnosis.com, and it's free to use. Comment down below, I am one with God. Comment down below, I am one with God. Now that might sound weird to say, but just say it. I am one with God. Comment it down below. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification right over there. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. At the end of the day, the sun's about to come down. In the very far distance, you can see some kite surfers out there. Life is beautiful. Today is beautiful. Great things are about to come your way. Affirm it. Say, great things are headed my way. Put a big smile on your face. Today's beautiful. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification right over there. If you haven't yet, hit like on this video to support this video. And download my free success hypnosis, JakesHypnosis.com. Every time you see repeating numbers, it is a sign to remind you you're already one with what you want. Therefore, it is your right to have it. You are a divine being and you are blessed. And it is your birthright to have great things unfold in your life. You're one with everything that you desire.